Welcome back to Virtual Reality. My name is Thomas and you're watching VoodooDE VR. Finally, I am back from my holidays and you can finally watch the weekly news again every week. Unfortunately, I had to do this on Monday because I arrived yesterday, but I think this is not a problem. This week, the next news will be on Sunday again. So let's check out the list. The Walking Dead Onslaught. There are some news. Some people forgot about this game because of Saints and Sinners. Then we have Vertigo Remastered, a really cool new game. The most interesting topic of the week is, of course, the Oculus Quest 2. And some news about the Lynx MR headset. And finally, the PlayStation VR game Dreams has PlayStation VR support. Also, you will see the newest releases and sales this week. As always, thanks to my sponsors Oculus VR, Opperman Events, Andi de Pelzer VR Ambassador, Alpha Blend Interactive and Virtual Escape. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go!
VoodooDE.
The Walking Dead Onslaught. Don't mix that with The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners that is already released. There was an zombie adventure, but Onslaught, this is an upcoming survival shooter where you have to kill a lot of zombies in a brutal way, and this project was a little bit on ice because of the coronavirus, but now they told us that it will be released this year on PlayStation VR, Oculus Rift and Steam VR. I'm really looking forward to that game. There's a very long interview here on Upload VR. You can check it out in the description below if you are interested. But the most important message is that this game will be released this year. Vertigo Remastered. Why do I mention this in this news? Because in my opinion, Vertigo was one of the best adventure games. It's really cool. It's a mix of puzzles and action and cool environments, funny opponents and stuff. And now they have the remastered version that's already out since July 21st, 2020. You can play it on Steam VR and Oculus, also on the Oculus Quest. And I think I will try it in the next days as well. And you should really take a look on it. It's a really good game. They changed the graphics, the style, and some of the enemies, and I think this will be a good thing. So this is the topic of the week, the leaked Oculus Quest 2. So we have to be very careful here. It's only a rumor, it's nothing official. There are some photos leaked here. You can watch them here. And as you can see, there's not a big difference to the old Quest. I mean, it's white, okay, and it has 4 cameras as well. The strap on the side is a little bit different. You can see that here. It's different than the old one here. It's a little bit easier, I think, to wear. Then the controllers are they look the same. A little bit other button alignment, a little bit, some millimeters, I would say, but we don't know if these are the true Oculus Quest 2 controllers. Perhaps this is just a prototype, I don't know, just a rumor. Then yeah, you can see that here. I think it looks a little bit like the Oculus Go or whatever. Also the material here, it's plastic, and for the old Quest there was fabric here. I don't know if that is better, I don't think so. Perhaps they can make it cheaper then. I'm really curious about the final price of the Oculus Quest 2 or however that is called. Another thing that is interesting, when you look on the pictures, there's no IPD slider. On the old Quest we had the IPD slider here, so we could move the lenses, and with the new one there is no IPD slider, but there is enough space between the lenses, so perhaps there is an internal IPD adjuster. We will see. I don't think it's via motor because that would make the headset heavier, and as we already know, the next Oculus Quest will be lighter, and it will also have more hertz. It likely have 90 hertz. And there's another thing, they talk about something like September 15th. So this could be a release date, and it would fit into the timeline of the Oculus Connect 7 that will take place online this year because of the coronavirus. And yeah, as soon as I know more, and of course as soon as I can try it, I will do this for you, and I will buy the headset, of course, as soon as it is available. Lynx MR, I already reported about this headset earlier this year, and now they have a redesign. Check this out. It's so small. It's so small. But there are two different designs for this headset. This is the augmented reality mode, and this one with the face gasket is the VR mode. So you can use two different modes on this headset. You can dive in augmented reality and virtual reality. Really cool. So with new lens design, they made it even compacter than before. It can be bought online or pre-ordered online for $1,500, and the first units will ship, I think, this summer. Here are the specifications. I already told that to you in the last month or something like that. 90-degree field of view. For me, that's too low. and then 1600 by 1600 LC display, 90 Hz physical IPD adjustment, Snapdragon. It's a standalone headset. Eye tracking, hand tracking, compatible with 6 degrees of freedom controllers, 3 hours battery life. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's for the business people, not for consumers at home, not for gaming. But I will try it as soon as I get it into my hands. Finally, Dreams has PSVR support, and I really love this. It's a sandbox game, I would say. So you are able to create your own games and experiences, and also play creations of other people. And now this has full VR support. That means you can even use the editor in virtual reality to create your own stuff. Really cool. So if you have the game, just download the update, and then you can play it on the PlayStation VR. It's $30. And there are already some cool community creations, like somebody made a Beat Saber clone with Dreams VR. That's awesome. So perhaps I will show it to you as well on my channel. We will see. I totally like this game. Dreams with PSVR support. Let's check out the releases this week. So on Steam VR, we have Motorride Roller Coaster VR. So you are on a motorbike and you will experience a roller coaster. Oh my god. Then finally we have the PC version of Paper Beast. I totally love this game. Very strange creatures, very awesome environments. Everything is made from paper, and you can now play it on the PC. Suicide Guy, you have to commit suicide to find the level exit. That's strange, but yeah, you can play it in VR. And Hard Vacuum, this is an action game, a single player game, space combat like. In the space, you are in a spaceship and you have to kill all your enemies. Then on the Oculus Quest, finally we have In Death Unchained. For me, In Death is the best bow and arrow game in VR, and now we can play it on the Quest. That means without a cable, as long as you play the Quest version, and of course not a Link version, then you have a cable again. And then on the Oculus Rift also Paper Beast. There's nothing new on the PlayStation VR this week. Okay guys, and before we start the sales, thank you to my new supporters Volker and Sven. Thank you so much for your support on Patreon and YouTube membership. I really need that so that I can keep my cool studio and test cool stuff for you. Thank you so much. If you want to support me, you can find everything in the description and the comments. You can even do that for free via my Amazon link. Thank you. So, Form on Steam VR, one of the best puzzle games, 66% off. Then Boiling Steel, a cool single player shooter, 50% off. The Morrigan, I really love this game. It's a pixel style game old school graphics, but I totally love that. You are in dungeons and you have to fight skeletons, you can loot and stuff. 33% off. Then on the Oculus platform, Cobalt VR horror experience, 60% off. Contractors VR, this is a multiplayer shooter, 54% off. Then the Wizard game, 80% off. Pagan Peak VR, this is a horror experience, 60% off. Pros Enlightenment, horror adventure, 60% off. Then on the PlayStation VR, we have Sky Jumping Pro for 55% off. Blood and Truth, a cool shooter, 63% off. Borderlands 2 VR, even 60% off, a really good VR game. Tetris Effect is 50% off. Astrobot Rescue Mission, a cool jump and run game, is 63% off. Firewall Zero Hour, one of the best shooters on the PlayStation VR, 57% off. Moss, a cool adventure jump and run, 50% off. Superhot VR, a cool action game, 50% off. Farpoint is also a very cool action adventure. You should play it with the aim controller, 50% off. And Arizona Sunshine, one of the best zombies shooters, 63% off. Thank you so much. And this week the news will be again as usual on Sunday at 7 p.m. US time. This time I was back from my holiday, so I couldn't do that on Sunday. I hope that's not a problem for you. See you next time in virtual reality. See ya.
VoodooDE